Wisdom and Miss Yates' creative writing class is proud to present Secrets of the Playground, a slam poetry piece written by Heritage High School's Creative Writing 2 class. Our world, the Western world, does not understand the pain and the emptiness I could see in the child slave. Alone and fractured, I could not empathize what the child is going through. What I see in my world is no comparison to theirs. Our children play on the playgrounds, laugh and smile, but are oblivious to what happens beyond our borders. We, as a society, turn a blind eye to what happens outside of our world. When there is nothing to fear, we turn our backs. We look elsewhere.
Long dark hair and pretty light skin. The plastic in her hand is voluptuous and thin. It's dark and she twirls the doll in her hand, the hair swinging back and forth. Hers is tied, always tied, in a tight bun at the top of her head, because Madam said, after he pulled it out of her scalp last month. So she cuts its hair, every piece. One by one they fall to the ground. He calls her over to him. She gets up from the floor. At such a young age, her bones are so sore. She twists its limbs back like he does to her. And now the doll is stained, but the night is not yet over.
His English name is Jonah, after the holy man from the Ark. His Twi name is Kwaku, which means he was born on a Wednesday. Each morning, Jonah is woken by his father so they can spend their day on the Volta. Jonah's father is a fisherman, poor but honest, or so Jonah thinks. Jonah never met his mother. She died when he was young. By mid-morning, Jonah and his father are floating on the lake. A hard day's work means food for dinner. The streets of Yapi are rough and rugged. There are many fish vendors with twice the amount of fish as Jonah's father. Jonah's father tells him that the world is a dangerous place. The lake is the only place of sanctuary for Jonah. On the lake, it's just Jonah and his father. On the lake, the two race to catch the most fish. On the lake, Jonah's father tells stories. On the lake, Jonah smiles. Sometimes there are other fishing boats. Some boats have kids Jonah's age. Some boats don't seem as inviting as Jonah's. Business has been bad lately. Jonah's father has been distant. Jonah's father spends nights talking to a man. Jonah's father just wants to be successful. Each morning, Jonah is woken by a kick to the stomach. Jonah doesn't get to see the rugged streets of Yapi anymore. Jonah still spends his days on the Volta. Jonah's made a lot of new friends, although they aren't allowed to talk to each other. By sunrise, Jonah has been working for 2 hours. A hard day's work means sharing a piece of bread between Jonah and 3 other boys. On the lake, it's Jonah and strange men with heavy fists. On the lake, if Jonah doesn't catch the most fish, he gets bruises. On the lake, the men don't tell stories, but yell for more. On the lake, sometimes there are other boats. Some boats have kids Jonah's age, and their fathers. Jonah wants to be invited on some boats. Jonah spends nights dreaming. Jonah spends days wondering if his father knows, wondering if his father is successful. And as Jonah dives deep under the boat to entangle a net, Jonah wonders if his father will save him when he isn't able to swim up for air. Jonah's father still isn't successful, and Jonah doesn't smile on the lake anymore.
Hi viewers, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you're in luck because Project Wisdom is releasing several more videos like this each day this week.